Hello guys, I'm Roosevelt, and in this video I'll be showing you how to design a social media post in Adobe Photoshop. So without wasting much time, let's get started. Sorry about my voice, I've gotten some cold, so my voice looks a bit weird, but then I'm still willing to teach you guys this social media post. The size of the worksheet is 2000 pixels by 2000 pixels. I'll start by adding some guides. So go to view and then select new guide layout. Over here, let's set the guide to left margin to 200 pixels and then set the right margin also to 200 pixels and then click on OK. Nice. So now what we do is let's import our models image. So I'll just left click and hold it and drag it here. Press Command T or Control T, then resize. So our resize it is way. Yeah, so something like this is okay for me. Then I'll push it to the left side just a little bit. Okay, so I think yeah, something like this is something like this is okay for me. So now what I'll do is let me change the name to model. Now let's enhance the models layer a little bit. So to do that, make sure the models layer is selected and go to filter and select camera raw filter. So in the camera raw filter, let's give it an exposure of 0.10. Then with the contrast, let's see, okay, it shouldn't be that much. Let's go with 10. With the highlights, let's go with something like minus 100. With the white, let's reduce the white, so I think minus 9 is okay. Alright, so with the blacks, let's add some blacks and some whites to the blacks. So let's go with value of 10. Nice. So now I'll move on to color. Under color, I'll give it a little bit of vibrance. So let's say 10. Then a little bit of saturation to us. So 5 is okay for me. Then let's move on to texture. So let's move on to effects rather. So under effects, let's give it a texture value of let's go with a texture value of 48, and then let's give it some clarity. So let's go with a clarity value of 7. Now let's move on to the last one, which is the detail. And the detail, let's give it a sharpening value of 100. Let me see. Yeah, 100 is okay. And then let's give it a noise reduction value of 30. So yeah, something like this is okay for me. Nice. So you can see that we've enhanced our model's image a little bit. Now with that done, right click here and then select the object selection tool. You can use any of the selection tools that are on bar. Personally, I prefer the object selection tool. And then just make a selection, draw around the model to make a selection. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just draw around the model. Now let's wait for Photoshop to make a selection for us. Let's wait. Nice. So now we have a selection of our model. So what I'll do is I'll add it as a layer mask. Then I'll press Command J or Control J. And with the bottom one, I'll right click in the layer mask side and then I'll delete it. So this is the cut out. This is a duplicated one. We've already cut it out. Yeah, nice. So with this, just select the bottom one and delete its layer mask. When you are done, just select the rectangle tool over here and let's draw some kind of rectangle over here. So I think I'm coming. Let me start from somewhere here. something like this won't be bad. So let's go with something like this. Then just curve the end a little bit. It doesn't have to be sharp, so it has to be the corners have to be curved. I think that's okay for me. Nice. So with the rectangle layer selected, let's change the color of our rectangle. So go to okay, let's go to FX and then select gradient overlay. Let's give some kind of gradient. So the style has to be linear, the angle has to be 90 degrees. I think, yeah, you have to leave everything as default except this side. So over here, let's set the first color to a color code of FEB008. So the first color code is FEB008, and click on OK. Now double click here to set the second color. With the second color, let's go with the color code of FFA. No, let's go with the color code of FF7A07, as in the number 0. So FF7A07, and then click on OK. Okay. Nice. So we've added our rectangle. Now select these 3 layers, press Command G or Control G to group them, and then name them BG, that's background. Now let's import our logo. So I'll just drag and drop my logo over here. Press Command T or Control T, and then I'll resize it. Then I'll place it, I think somewhere here. Let me increase the size. So I'll place it over here as 1700. Let's say with yours, if you can't find the ruler, just press, if you're on Mac, press Command R, but then if you're on Windows, press Control R. And after doing that, you can set the ruler to pixels, any unit that you want. So just right click there and then select pixels, and you get the exact same thing as mine over here. So let me increase the logo a little bit. So yeah, this is okay for me. I'll press Command G to group it and name it logo, so that I know that group contains my logo. Nice. And so now what we have to do is to add our text. So let's add the text. I'll select the background group, select my type 2, and then let's go with let's start. So get all your needs on a spot at, you can use any store that you want. So me, I'll be using RM store, that's Roosevelt Multimedia store. So RM store. Now let me arrange it well because it's not looking good at all. So let's say get all your needs. So okay, center align, but then I don't want to download it. Sorry. So I'll open my character panel. If you can't find the character panel, just go to view, no, go to window and then select character. It will pop up for you. So over here, I'll go to paragraph, then I'll align it to the right, so right aligned, and I'll push it somewhere here. Let me change the size. So let's go with 28. It's I think it's too much, but then don't worry, let's change the font and see. So let's go with a font called Adobe Clean Bold. So Adobe Clean, but then let's go with the bold version. So Adobe Clean Bold. Yeah, and then let's see. Okay, but then let's close the gaps over here. So what I'll do is I'll reduce this side. So let's with that side, let's go with a value of, let's say, 28. Let's see, I'm coming. 28. Then let me reduce. Okay, they are all caps, that's why. So click this side to capitalize it rather. To just just go with this. Don't capitalize. Just go with this. So the get has to be capital, and then the store's name has also has to be capital. Now let me change the font size. So let's go with 29. Let's see. Let's change this to 28. Perfect. But then I don't know. It looks big on my eye. Okay, let me select my rectangle shape. Press Command T or Control T, and then let me push it somewhere here. Okay, this is okay for me. Yes, I think this is looking great. Something like this is okay. And I'll push my text up. So you can see that the text aligns with the placement of the logo. So what I'll do is I'll press Command or Control J to duplicate it, select the bottom one and drag it down. And what I'll do is I'll highlight everything and change the text to download RM store app. As in download the RM store app from. So download RM store app. Let me add the app. That is too big. The size is too big. So let me change its size. So let's go with let's try 14. Yes, nice. So 14 is okay for me. Then I'll gently push it up a little bit, not that much. Then let me import how do you call it? Let me import the App Store and then Play Store's logo. Then I'll press Command T or Control T and I'll resize it. I will also let it align with the text. So something like this, okay, then I'll have to push it down a little bit. So yeah, this is okay. I'll highlight this. I press Command or Control C to copy. Select these two layers. Press Command G or Control G to group them, and then I'll rename it to download Iron Store. I'll do something similar for this one. So I'll press Command G and then I'll paste it here. And when I'm done, I'll select these two groups, press Command G or Control G to group them and name them Info. So this is okay. Nice. But then let's align it well. So with the info group selected, kindly select the rectangle layer over here and then select this side to align it well. Nice. So now what we do is let's import our social media handles. But then before we do that, I will have to draw a rectangle first. Okay, let me import it. I've already done it in one of our previous flyers. I'll just copy and paste it over. So this is the previous flyer. I'll select the SM side, which is this part. Press Command C or Control C to copy. Come back here, press Shift Command V or Shift Control V to paste it. Then I'll press Command T or Control T and resize it well. So let's work on it. I'll change the color to white. Click on OK. Now I'll also push the opacity all the way back to 100. Then the only thing I'll do is to change the colors, the color of the icons. So I'll open this one. Then I'll choose a color from this side. Then I'll copy the color code, click on OK, and OK. So I'll do the same thing for the website. I'll double click here, then select this side, press Command or Control V to paste, click on OK. Then I'll close the group, do the same thing for the call icon. So I'll double click here and paste it, then click on OK. Okay, nice. So now we have our social media handle. We've added our social media handle to it. So like, let's work on the last part. So I'll select this side. I'll open the group and then select the top layer in the group, in the background group. Then I'll drag and drop my lights. I'll place it somewhere here. Then what I'll do is I'll change its blend mode from normal to screen. Then I'll push it somewhere here. Then press Command T or Control T and resize it this way. Click on OK. And we are good to go. Nice. Okay guys, so this is how to design a social media post in Adobe Photoshop. If you like this video and you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. Also like, comment and share with others. And let's say in case maybe you don't have the time to do everything from scratch, you can get it from my store. That's Roosevelt Multimedia store. The link will be in the description. Hey, we forgot one thing. We forgot to change the color of our logo. So open the logo group, select the logo, click on FX, select color overlay. Let's change the color of the logo to black, and click on OK. Then we are done. Okay guys, so see you in the next video.